Hi everybody, Elizabeth here with Petals and Parchment. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so glad that you're here. This is actually week 18 of the Reflective Rolodex challenge, where we focus on mindfulness and gratitude and spending time on our art practices each week. So before we get started, let's go ahead and light our candles. This is a little self-care ritual that I like to do just before the Reflective Rolodex. This is our time to have fun. And if you've joined me before, you know I like to take a few moments at the beginning to center ourselves and take a few deep breaths and get ready for artistic play. So if you feel comfortable and you'd like to join me, go ahead and close your eyes and take a big deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Let your shoulders relax and ease into your chair. Get your imagination ready to play. Get your fingers ready for the flow of expression. And open your heart and be curious as to what you'll find. Take a big deep breath in through your nose and let go of any pressure that you felt this week to get everything done, to help everyone out, and just be here for you right now. Take another big deep breath in and think of something that you're grateful for. Exhale slowly and say thank you. Don't forget to smile. And when you're ready, open up your eyes and let's get started. Wow, week 18 already. I can't believe it. We are cruising along. It is May, the first week of May, and we're taking a look at the journaling prompts for personal growth and self-discovery. This month, the focus for me and the Reflective Rolodex is about blooming and growing. So go ahead and take a moment to look over the journal prompts. You'll find them in the Google Drive folder if you purchased the kit, and if you didn't, I still put them in the YouTube viewers Google Drive folder. You can get the journaling prompts for this month. I'd like to talk about nurturing myself. What practices help me to feel grounded, strong, and nurtured? I think working at home, especially on the computer all day, it helps me to feel grounded and nurtured when I go outside each day and tend to the garden. I like to try to put my feet in the grass just for a minute, even if I can't do it for very long, to feel a sense of being grounded. And nature is very nurturing. If you go outside and listen to birds chirping or the flow of water, perhaps, those are some soul nurturing activities that you can do. I also have been trying to stretch this week. I'm having some trouble with my knee, and so part of the self-care that I've been trying to do is stretching my legs out and bending over and touching my toes and drinking plenty of water. So those are some ways that I've been trying to tend to my basic needs outside of the normal things. And I do have a dusty workout DVD that I'm trying to break out from its hiding spot. So if you could send me some good vibes for getting that DVD in the player and working it out, I'd really appreciate that. I need all the help and prayers I can get in that arena. So go ahead and look over these journaling prompts and see if any of them speak to you, and you can take a few moments to just ponder it, journal it out if you're somebody that likes to journal. Sometimes I like to take notes and things that I don't want to forget, and that is like journaling for me. Saying these things out loud and bringing them to the forefront of my mind is helping me, and so hopefully it's helping you to hear someone else talk about some experiences that they're having. Let's go ahead and get started on the art portion. Okay, so I've got all my elements from the May bonus pages cut out, and I also just gathered a few extras from a previous freebie that I gave in my Facebook group. There was some little flowers and leaves and things. I think this was from the Fabulous Forest Fungi kit, and we did little specimen slides, and so these were the flowers and leaves for the specimen slides, but most of these do come from the bonus page from the May papers. And then I had one of these left over from when we did Springtime Reverie and we made our own flowers, so I thought I would try to include that. And then I've got my sentiment and a quote here that I wanted to use. And when I came up with this idea, I started to put it together and then realized that it reminded me a great deal of Shana's work in Shanuki Art. If you haven't heard of Shanuki Art, she's this incredible artist. I believe she lives in Australia, but Shanuki Art hosts the Full Deck Challenge, and I think the one that I'm thinking of is in Full Deck Challenge 2, and I believe she's on Full Deck Challenge 4 now, and this is where she alters a different playing card each week, or I think it's as inspiration strikes her. I don't think it's necessarily every week, but she shares her prompts that she uses to create her art in her group, the Full Deck Challenge. And so what I was thinking about doing that reminded me of her was treating this Rolodex card as the skirt for this young lady who is blossoming and growing, and then we're gonna fill in the flowers for her skirt. And if you need some flowers, if you go into my Ko-fi shop or the Facebook group, you can find a freebie called Flora, where I gave a bunch of flowers to decorate Flora's hair. And so you could print those out like 2 to a page and get some nice extra small flowers to add to the ones either in your Reflective Rolodex, or if you don't have the Reflective Rolodex, then you can get some free flowers there in my Facebook group. So don't be shy and definitely join in there. And then so all I'm gonna do real quickly before I show you the twist here is just start gluing down these flowers, and my goal is to just cover it up and make it look like a skirt. So there's no real rhyme or reason here other than to just make it look pleasing to the eye. I did have a picture I took of the layout, but I'm filming with my phone, so I'm just gonna wing it. I'm so glad that we made it to May. No more rainy artwork, but instead beautiful, colorful flowers. That's my favorite thing. I absolutely love flowers. We have some beautiful lilacs blooming in our front yard right now. We're gonna lose some of these flowers behind this big one, but I think you'll see at the end that it's worth it. And if you want to see how to make this flower, you can just search my previous videos for Springtime Reverie. That was one of the lessons. And then I'm going to put some leaves down here in the corner to sort of balance everything out, and then show you what I was doing as well. This glue dries really fast, so you have to be quick and decisive. Okay, so then I'll show you, because I need these flowers now, what I'm doing, which is creating these little centers of the flower with some embroidery floss to give it a little added dimension and interest. So now that I've showed you what that looks like, this is what it looks like on the back, but it's gonna give some good height, so I think that'll be okay. Just tuck that back here and then put this one down, and then I'll show you one more flower. Let's see, how about right here? Okay, so I've got this blue flower here, and what I did was I took just an ordinary hole punch and a scrap piece of paper, and I punched out a few circles, and then I glued one to the back where the hole is going to be, and then I punched a hole in the center from the back like so. And then I've got my embroidery floss with a knot on it, and we're going to come up through the back. You'll want to make sure that your dot is completely glued dry before you get started. And then while holding this kind of steady, you're going to just wrap your string around 3 times and then go back through the hole, making sure to pass through the knot in the back. Okay, now I'm just going to glue this into place right here. And you could back this with some pretty paper. I think I'll do that. Okay, I had some leftover kind of fuzzy gold paper. It's really sparkly. I went ahead and backed my sentiment, Watch Me Grow, on some gold paper there, and then I just sewed around the edge. And paying homage to Shana at Shanuki Art, I'm just gonna put some thread behind my sentiment. That's something that I learned from her, and I grabbed the most colorful bunch I could to play off of and match the blossoming garden here. So I'm gonna stick that down. A little bit different than my prototype, but still super pretty. And I'm just going to glue this on the back. It says bloom where you are planted, and that is always a good reminder that no matter where life takes you, you can always try your best wherever you're at. It won't always be easy though, will it? But we can certainly strive for that. Okay, let's see what I did here. Here's the first in the series of May challenges for the Reflective Rolodex 2025. Come and show us yours in the Facebook group Petals and Parchment, and anybody that shows that in the group will get a little gift from me. So thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have a great crafty weekend. Until next time, bye-bye!